generation of Gen Z please normalize body hair? Like, I'm a 20-year-old woman, okay, baby? I've got hair. And this needs to end, baby. The smooth shaven shit needs to end. I'm tired of this bullshit that women need to be perfectly smooth shaven like a 5-year-old. Normalize body hair.
Oh my God, I hate the youth. G'day ladies and gentlemen, my name's Butterfield. I hope you're doing very well. If you're new here, leave a like and press subscribe. And if you haven't pressed subscribe and you are new here, shame on you. Now, you may not be aware of this, but if you are one of these male characters, one of these dudes with a cock and or balls, one of these bastards, I'll tell you this right now, you may never, under any circumstance, comment on a female's body, you bastard, particularly their body hair.
When I was younger, I moved to a new town. My first day, like, all these boys were passing notes to me, like, saying how hot I was. So that was, I feel like, maybe the first, like, inclination of, like, oh, I'm supposed to be, like, this hot girl that, like, the boys want.
See that? That right there, that is bravery. Forget about those Afghani women who are desperately trying to hold on to the freedoms, the very few freedoms that they were able to climb back and receive over the last 20 years. Forget about them. That lady with the pure forest under her arms, sick and tired of men thinking she's attractive. Oh, that's bravery right there. It brings a tear to my eye.
So like I got my pubes waxed like pretty early, full on, like everything. Brazilian, yes, Brazilian. It just sucked. It was so painful.
I'll tell you what, gentlemen, that is a powerful pube arrangement, if ever I've seen one. Let me say this, because I'm sure there's some people cracking their shits already about this video. This video isn't about female body hair. It's not about... Why would you give a shit if I think you should shave your underarms or not? If you want to go and grow your pubes out, fucking all the power to you. Women have hair. It's human nature. We understand that. However, what annoys me is due to our polite woke society, I'm not allowed as a man to comment on my preferences when it comes to the opposite sex. And I think that's a big bullshit. If you're a woman, you might be sitting here going, hey. Women are not here to impress you, Butterfield. That's not why they're here. And I agree with you, my hairy sisters. But women can openly talk about how they would like their men to look. No one gets mad at that. They might be saying, I really want a man with a six-pack. No, I like a dad bod. I like beards. I hate beards. I love tattoos. I hate tattoos. Blonde hair, brown hair, yuck, back hair, yum. To be fair, I don't think any woman's ever said that, but moving on. Do you see my point? Women are allowed to talk about how they prefer their men, but as soon as a man does the same about a woman, it's very naughty. And I tell you one type of just disgusting bigotry from you ladies when it comes to men is cock shaming. And I won't have it. I won't have this cock shaming anymore. You hear a lot of ladies going, oh, his cock was so small. Oh, his cock was too big. Oh, his cock was too girthy. It was too skinny. It was too full of cheese. Listen here, bitch. I will fucking tell you something you may not know. We are proud of our cock and balls, all right? It doesn't matter if we're a big dick, small dick, or a grower, not a shower. I tell you what, I've got your back. I've got your back and your small penis, all right? We're proud growers, not showers. Point being, don't shame men about their cock size, you bastards. Particularly when your flaps look like the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. You can hardly talk about what you prefer. And on that, I would just like to say this about ladies. Back hair, underarm hair, leg hair is fucking gross. How dare you? That's the general male consensus. Don't at me, it fucking is. But I will preface it with this. Everyone has body hair. If you've got a couple of days of growth, who gives a shit? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these ladies who run around, open up their fucking arm pubes and think it's a political statement. No one gives a shit. Feminists do the same thing with underarm hair that they do with period blood. They treat it like it's this amazing thing. It's a bodily function. Get over yourself. You don't see me walking around with fucking smegma in my hair and going, look what I made. Look what I did with my amazing body. But the reason I made this video is because of an article that someone sent me. And I think this is just a super woke point of view. Hairy brown girls. Why the dominance of white women in pro-body hair movement is problematic. Feminists attacking other feminists because they're not feminist enough. It's fucking hilarious, and that's why we're gonna spend the rest of this video just making fun of these people.
This is so soft. But wait, there's more.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if you rub the leg of your female sexual partner and she has hairier legs than you, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you would lose all erections for the foreseeable future.
Okay. Like, hello.
Fuck, that is just so... I'm not going to say gross because it's natural. It's as natural as building tiny smegma pyramids under your foreskin. Now, if you still don't know what smegma is, it's dick cheese.
If a man tells you that he doesn't like body hair on a girl and he thinks that it's gross, remind him that the only girls who don't have body hair are children.
Interesting, a strange argument, but I see where you're coming from. It's not so much that we want our sexual partners to look like children, but that we want them to look less like a bricky's labourer.
Hey, please stop scrolling. So this marks my 2-year anniversary of not shaving, which was really big for me because it was super hard to just love my body as it is and not shave because I didn't want to. I was only doing it because society told me I had to as a woman to be beautiful. But now I do it for myself and also to show other women and girls that if they don't want to shave, they don't have to.
So you stop shaving because you don't want to do what society tells you to do, but the woke society is telling you to stop shaving because society tells you what to do, but you want that society to tell you what to do, but not the other society. I've got it. I've nailed it.
Armpit hair is attractive, leg hair is attractive, body hair is attractive. It's natural. Girls, just stop shaving. Just stop.
You may very well be a man and find body hair on women, especially a lot of body hair, quite attractive. But there's two things that are wrong with that. You and her. They're the two things that are wrong with that. But let's be honest, regardless if a man or a woman is telling you this, you do whatever you want to do with your body. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, who cares? But I will argue this. If you grow a big old bush out there, it is a choking hazard. And if you are a female with back hair, that is a fire hazard. So, time to do some back burning, babe. So, this video that you are watching is titled This Way for this reason. We're going to watch a video and find out what men can't say to hairy women.
Do you have a massive bush?
You don't need to know that.
That's a strange question for a bloke to ask, particularly on a first date. Hi, nice to meet you. What's your favourite colour? Blue. Wow, mine too. Hey, how big's your bush?
Like 50 years ago, it would be really weird if you did shave.
Back in the days, guys actually used to love just pubic hair on women.
Sure, we did a lot of things back in the day. Doctors used to tell pregnant women who were constipated to smoke cigarettes. Flight attendants used to be forced into retirement at the age of 32. Joe Biden used to be able to structure a sentence. But you know what's happened since people have been getting the Brazilian wax? Lice, pubic lice, crabs, have disappeared off the face of the Western world. So here lies my crabby question. With more women being encouraged to grow all manner of pubes and then, growing strength within the feminine world within that, will crabs make a comeback? Will they take over the world? Maybe it's a form of mind control from the crabs. Maybe they're implanting their crabby selves into women's brains and making them grow pubes so they can finally bring back the crab community. Hairy women watching this, blink twice if you are being controlled by crabs and I will send you a year's supply of Veet.
We've seen a guy without a bit of a bush there, but we never said anything.
No, because you don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
I think porn does create unrealistic standards.
Okay, I've heard this argument before. She's referring to pubes and genitals of women in porn. Question, have you ever seen one of those cocks in porn? These blokes with their throbbing members looks like Sir Lancelot could grab a hold of it and win a jousting tournament. How do you think that makes me feel? Spare a moment for us poor showers not growers out there who have to run around with these little Mortons. But yeah, it's all about you because their assholes aren't as hairy as yours. Shut up.
No man will want you.
Well, your brother didn't mind, and neither did your daddy.
Jesus, that beard must be full of all the family's jizz. Forget the turkey, she's already stuffed.
I think a lot of men are jealous of my beard, so that's why they...
I was thinking this because they're bare baby faced, brothers out there.
I will admit, love, that if we smooched, I would be concerned that their beards would collide and create some sort of Velcro reaction.
Why don't you just shave?
Because I don't want to.
So simple.
And that's fine. You do you. The issue I have with it is that you think it's some sort of political statement and it makes you more intelligent than other people. You're not doing anything. Fuck off. A woman in the Middle East being ridiculed for wanting an education? That's bravery. What's not brave is you having unruly pubes. You didn't do anything. In fact, you did less.
How can hair, something so natural, be disgusting? Would you call a flower disgusting? My body is a world and my hair and flowers.
Oh, Jesus, get over yourself. If we've learned anything from this video, men are bad And feminists are just the most painful people in the world. The end. And here's some advice. If your missus out there, or you'd start dating a lady that decides to grow out her underarm hair or a back hair or a face hair, here's what you do. All right? You may not know this tip. You say, listen, love, no more dick. No more dick. You want this dick? And she'll go, no, I need the dick. I need the dick, give me the dick. And you go, no. No more dick. And those pubes will fall out faster than my fucking hair. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a big shout out to the showers, not growers out there. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stings. Toodaloo. Bye.